Alright, hello, welcome to a new video. Today we're the 2nd of December 2025. We are day 26, I believe, of daily videos. Today I want to take a look at a GeoGuessr map. I follow racing quite a lot of different forums, if you will. Think of like stuff like F1, GT3 series, endurance racing, like the Le Mans series, World Endurance Championship, 24-hour Spa, like all that kind of stuff. And I like all the locations where the tracks are in the whole world. Of course, I'm half Belgium, half Dutch, so I got like Zolder, Spa, Zandvoort are like my three home tracks, I guess, in a certain way. But yeah, let's play a GeoGuessr map revolving around racetracks. The whole top 5 has 25k score, so maybe this might be a really easy map, I'm not sure. Let's give it a like for the effort of creating it. If I remember, I'll try to link the map in the description thing. We'll do normal moving, and yeah, without more yapping, let's get into it. Let's take a look. Okay, here we go. Number one. Big stadium, very big stadium. The Sochi Autodrome. Okay, so this used to hold the F1 race until the war with Ukraine what happened, I guess. So 2021 perhaps was the last round. I'm not sure when the last race was here. But I've seen GPs here. I think I remember GP here that Norris almost won, but he stayed out and the conditions became rainy and then he like lost so much time because of not pit stopping. But I'm not sure when this was, like 2020, 21. I'm not sure. Outside of that, I don't really know too much about this track. I don't really have much memory of it. I don't necessarily like it either, I think. I'm not sure. Um, let's take a look. So it's in Russia. I think it's somewhere in this region. Yeah, I think Sochi is here. I think the Winter Olympics were held at some point here. I'm not sure when. The thing is that I'm not 100% sure where the racetrack would be. I'm gonna assume it's not very far out of town, but maybe a little bit for like noise issues and stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure where this racetrack would be located actually. Let's see, can we figure it out? I'm actually not really. There's a park here. Would it be near a park perhaps? I wonder if they have like a whole bunch of sporting infrastructure that's left from like the Winter Olympics. Oh, I'm not sure where the track exactly is located. So getting a 25k is probably not gonna happen because we might be too far off, but yeah, let's go in Sochi somewhere and see what happens. Yeah, 4,900 because of precision. Oh, it's actually close to the border. I'm not even sure what border it is. It's the Georgia border. I don't know this region geographically all too well. Okay, yeah, here you have all kind of sports stuff, arenas, ice palace, parks. I guess this is the whole Winter Olympics era. Yeah, you can even see it, Olympic Avenue. Well, 4.9k is not a terrible start. Let's continue. Okay, I know where we are. This is a very famous track in America. The name is on here. It's Laguna Seca. If you played games like Gran Turismo and stuff in the past, it always was represented in the track. I'm not sure if F1 ever raced here. They possibly did like long ago, but I don't think in current days it's up to like safety standards for the F1 series. I'm not sure. I've sim raced on here. I've watched IMSA here, I think, the American Endurance Sports Car Series. And the track is located, the nice cars here. I think it's like a track day or whatever, like a practice track day. These are like old Le Mans hypercar thingies. I'm not sure what these are. Anyway, this track is in North America, United States. It is in California, and I think it's kind of near San Francisco, but at the same time, I'm honestly. Wait, I think it could be here, Monterey. But where would the track be exactly then? We got a golf course, golf courses. I think the track is somewhere here, but it would make sense if it's a little bit out of town, right? Well, I'm not sure where the track is exactly located. This might be a common theme with a lot of these racetracks we're going for that I like don't necessarily know the exact location where they're at. There's a chance I'm wrong and it's not exactly here, but I do feel we should be close. Let's see. I'm not sure how far away from like the cities it would be. I feel like I should be close though. Laguna Seca Golf Ranch. Aha, here we go. WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. Okay, we found it. I kind of know where we are on track, but it's a little bit hard to read the track map. I think this is the uphill we are on. Did we spawn here? We spawned a bit past the bridge, so I guess this is the bridge. Okay, let's say we're here. Nice, 5K, okay, that's cool. I got lucky, I spotted the track on the map because I was not sure the exact location where it was, but I knew roughly where it was, so that was good. Okay, let's continue. Round 3. CODA, Circuits of the Americas. F1 was here not that long ago, like a month or a little bit longer. This is the start finish. We're going up to turn 1 up the hill. There's some grandstands here. Maybe during F1 they built more, I'm not sure. Actually, I think during F1 in the first turn there was like a mega big American flag. Yeah, this is the crazy viewing platform tower. Now the thing is, I know this track is in Texas, and I think it's near Austin, Texas. But a little bit part of the issue is that I'm not sure where the track itself would be. Skyline Park, you got the airport. Aha, here we go. Okay, we got a little bit lucky that it's easy to be spotted on the map. Flight zipline, Big Red. I think the Big Red references the flag, but apparently it's not up. Maybe it's not always up, I'm not sure. Maybe they put it up when there's a big event here. I also tried to watch the World Endurance Series when the race was here. It was like a month before F1, I think, but it was raining here. Like the whole race was like rained out kind of, which is crazy because to me Texas is like a really hot climate, a really dry, hot area. But apparently they do get rain here. Let's see, where are we? A little bit before pit exit, and you can see here the pit exit coming together. So let's say we're like here. Oh, 1 point of perfect score. Well, we're not on for a perfect game anyway. Let me quickly grab a sip of water. Actually, not doing too bad so far. Okay, let's continue. Grand Prix circuit, Phillip Island. Okay, this is a track that I really don't know too well, but I think the F1, no, F1 perhaps used to race here, but really, really long ago. I'm not sure. I know this track from sim racing and maybe motorbikes, like MotoGP type stuff. I'm not sure if they still come here. I don't know too much about this track, but I know it's in Australia, and hopefully this is quite a big clue to the city where it's at. And the name Phillip Island perhaps actually holds like a, yeah, is it the real tip that it's on an island? Well, we have an island here called Phillip Island. So is the racetrack on here? Let's take a look around. 5 acres. Is it a real island? Yeah, it is. They connected it with a bridge, I guess. I wonder if F1 used to be here and then they just swapped it around to be in the city of Melbourne itself, where it is now in a park. I'm not sure. I think it also used to be in a different city on a street circuit. I'm honestly not sure if the racetrack is gonna be on this island or if it's just named after the island and instead it's perhaps like nearby. Aha, here we go. Phillip Island Race Circuit or Grumpy Circuit. Well, it's a little bit of a confusing layout. Where would we be? Is this the start line? I think it is. Let's see if we can get a 5K. I kind of forgot where we spawned exactly. At the end of the pit building, kinda. Is this the pit building, perhaps? I'm not sure if I'm looking at the correct location. Let's say this is the pit lane, then we are kinda at the end of the pit boxes, so about here. Well, it's not precise enough. 2 times now we lost 1 point because of precision, but I'm not going for max score anyway, so it's fine. One more? Yeah, last one. Whoops, something went wrong. Let's retry. Okay, now it worked. We are actually not even that far away from a good score. So this is the Barcelona F1 track, GP track. It's in Barcelona, or it's named after Barcelona, but it's kind of a similar story that I'm not sure where it is on the map exactly. Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. Santander, I think it's a Spanish sponsor of Ferrari, or maybe it was a Spanish sponsor when like Sainz raced for Ferrari, perhaps? I'm not sure exactly. We're on the start-finish straight. This is a track I raced a lot on sim racing because I like it, or I used to like it a lot. Well, it's in Barcelona. Now the thing is that I'm not really sure where the track is located. I think it's a little bit away from the city, but sadly, I wouldn't really be able to tell where exactly it's located at. I think I remember looking at it in the past, out of interest, like unrelated to GeoGuessr itself, and I vaguely remember it being like a little bit away from Barcelona itself, I think. But sadly, I don't quite remember exactly the location. Well, do we just plop it down and hope for a decent score because we're close enough? I'm not sure. I'm trying to look around a bit, but yeah, I think it's like one of these parks a little bit out of Barcelona, but I don't quite remember. It could be even further. Nah, it's not gonna be that much further, right? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure where the track is exactly. Like it's probably... Where are we exactly? Hmm. Yeah, sadly I don't remember the exact location. Let's go for this. Oh, a little bit pointless, 11k. It's here in a park. How far away is it from Barcelona? Yeah, a little bit, but not terribly far away. Let's look at the final score, 24.8. That's actually not terrible, right? Let's look at the leaderboards. 38k kilometers missed in grand total. I like the diversity, like Asia-Europe border, one in Europe, one in Oceania, in Australia, one in West Coast America, and one, yeah, what do you call this? South United States. I'm not the deep south. I'm not sure what you call this. Kind of central. But yeah, it was quite nice. See the leaderboards. Yeah, you need a 25k to get a good score here, so it's not easy. But yeah, we kind of got all locations right. It was quite easy in that sense because there was big clues and big tips. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Maybe I'll do some more race maps in the next days because when you search for a race on the classical or in the community maps, you actually get a whole lot of maps. So yeah, perhaps we'll do some more. That's it for today. Have a good day, and tomorrow day 27. Goodbye.